I turned my mom's principal door into a gingerbread house. If you didn't see part 1 where I absolutely failed, please go watch that first. But here is how I redeemed myself. The first thing that needed an upgrade was the sign. I covered poster board in this brown paper, added some wooden letters, and of course more spray foam and glitter to match the frosting pieces I made for the other parts of the house. And it wouldn't be one of my projects without endless trips to Home Depot. I took some extra brown paper to get color match for this paint, and I went ahead and painted a bunch of plywood. We decided it would be best to use 3 pieces, one on either side of the door and one as the roof or the connecting piece. Once everything was cut and measured out, we then added some brackets, and this is how we're going to connect the side pieces to the top. I thought it would be so cool to have shingles on the roof, but then we just didn't end up having space. But here's the process of me making those shingles. If I'm being honest, I kind of regret not using these in some way. But the show must go on, so I took those frosting pieces that we made in part 1 and I added those to the perimeter of the roof and the sidewalls.
Yeah, we have an issue. We're through to the table. Yeah, we have an issue. I can't get the screw out.
Once everything was complete, we had to go to the school and put it all together, which was such an easier process than the first time around because all I had to do was screw the brackets into the side pieces. My mom had a sign above her door before, so we just ended up using those same holes, added some screws through the wood, and anchored the whole thing to the wall.
I'm dying.
The bottom of the roof section is actually sitting on top of her door frame, so this thing is super secure. I ended up zip tying another piece of poster board underneath the sign just so it covers the entire door, and then we hung it up with a wreath hanger. I do think some icicle lights could take this to the next level, but this is exactly what I was envisioning from the start.